it becomes spiritual.
Did you always have a sort of intrinsic belief that music was your thing?
Had some personal moments. I'd had some peak experiences in music. It becomes spiritual. There's a gentleman that we went to school with. I don't know if you knew him, and I'm going to shout him out. His name was Josh Obajiski. I'm going to put that in. He was a little younger than us, and we were in a band together briefly, that we played these overnight lockout dances we used to have at school. And
That's cool.
we were calling ourselves Yosemite Crotch, and then the school wouldn't let us play under that name because it had the word crotch in it. So we had to change the name to Chia Savalas. And we would play music, and it would be like 20 minutes later, completely sober, almost like a mystical experience. Like we got lost and had nothing written. That's when it got a little spiritual. I did have this faith. And I'm like, that was so much better than almost anything I've ever experienced in my life. And if there is a God, which I do believe, that God did not put that experience in my life just to mess with me. Like that was a breadcrumb saying like that exists. And there are some people who get to experience that regularly because they have made their lives in that. And I'm like, if I can get the most, I never thought I'd have that all the time, but if I can get close to that and live anywhere near that zip code of feeling, I
Yeah.
will. It just made everything else pale. And I mean everything else, even the girls, even the booze, even the weed, even attention. It was like magic. So
Yeah.
that was a beacon energetically for me to be like, there is some other shit going on out there. And I will dedicate myself to being as much in that beacon as possible, hell or high water. That was kind of that was
Wow.
the beauty of those moments with Josh.